Hey guys, welcome to my video. TiVo here. Today we're going to be doing a 3-in-1 video. I will be doing my basement tour of what's in my golf bag for 2019, and I'll be doing a quick range session just to see you guys how I practice when it's cold out. Let's get into this video. First off, we'll be starting with my gaming setup. This is where my streaming will mostly be done because that's what I'm planning to do, because I'm going to have a little bit of what my original channel was meant for, gaming on this channel. So yep. So I'll just put everything on my peripherals down in the description because I want to be really brief about this. So I have a Razer keyboard, really good. It's probably the best. Might be a little overpriced, but it's the best. I got this for $20. It's a really good mouse, has rubber. You know, I'm trying to be really brief here, guys. I'm sorry. It comes with a mouse pad. My PC is the MSI Trident 3. The specs will be up here. This is a Samsung curved monitor. I think it's 28 inches or 30 inches. I'm not sure. I just don't know. And this is the microphone where I'll be doing most of my commentaries on like course vlogs, tournament vlogs, especially when I record some of my shots during a tournament. And this is my headset where I use editing and gaming at the same time. So here's all of my chargers and such. God damn it, computer. This is where all my chargers are. I just keep my battery charger here and my rechargeable AA's for Xbox and for my mouse that I'm about to show you. Here's my shelf. I keep most of my textbooks here just for school. Keep some shoes there in some boxes that for stuff I use, like the microphone. That's the microphone box, so when I pack up I just put it in there and make sure it's safe. Here's just my stuff. I got that for my birthday. 2 of these when I was a little kid. Here's a launch pad my friend let me borrow. I have a knife for some reason, probably just for, you know, opening boxes. And here is my medal thingy mabobber for getting 3rd place in a tournament. Over here is basically where I do most of my stuff. I edit here, I game there, do some sketches, because sometimes I do logo designs, especially for GM Golf. I do logo designs. So if you guys want any logo designs, just DM me on Instagram, which will be in on my channel bio, and also comment down. You know, I'll just contact you guys. And yeah, I have a 2014 MacBook, I believe, that will be running Final Cut Pro. That's what I edit off in Photoshop, and this is how I edit most of my videos. And over there, that's my mouse. I just use the mouse. Now over here is my golf simulator, and it's nothing too special. It's not like a projector screen, which will be there soon, but I'm just gonna go here because that's most important, and the net's really generic and you can just set that up yourself because that's what most golfers have, I guess, in their basements. Over here in Colorado, you just have a net down here. So this is just a stance mat I have just in a wood frame, and I got this. You can probably get this for like $50 for 4x4. And here's where I hit off of. It's a Country Club Elite mat, Real Feel, whatever you call it. It has sponginess, so you can put actual tee in there, but you can't put like tees an inch in the ground. You can probably put a tee a half inch in there, but you can hit down on it so you don't really hurt your hands. If you hit thin, well, you're gonna hurt your hand. If you chunk it, especially on these, it'll just bounce off. And that's basically all for the mat. I just had this wood frame so this doesn't slip and just much more neater. And here's my simulator. It is the SkyTrack. I got this about last year. I got it as a Christmas present and birthday present at the same time because it's really expensive. And I mean, you couldn't really get anything better for the price unless like a used simulator for a bargain, like a GC2 or TrackMan. But this is running for about $2,000, and it's the best simulator, ball tracking simulator you can get for that price, because usually you're on a budget and you can't afford the $15,000 TrackMans and stuff. So it's the best. I mean, some people complain about the delay, but I don't think I have a problem with it. I mean, when I hit my shots, I just follow through and hold it for a second. Then by the time I look down, it will already be displaying the shot. And what's cool about this protective, I can put my alignment stick there so I can see where the TrackMan is lined up, so I can just square up my club head and swing ahead. And that's basically it for my basement tour. Now let's get into like what's in my bag in the range session. So for my bag, first of all, I use a TaylorMade FlexTech crossover, which is basically has some features of a cart bag and a stand bag at the same time. I play Project A's on practice rounds and TP5s on tournament rounds. It might be just two different things, but I feel like the feel of those balls are the same. And let's get started, will we? So for my putter, I have the TaylorMade Spider Mini, 32 inches, and I have a big super stroke grip on it. It's a pretty good putter. I mean, I like to go straight back. I really like my golf game to be simple as possible. So this is a good putter for me. For my lob wedge, I have a TaylorMade milled grind. Let me see if I can focus this. So for my lob wedge, I have a TaylorMade milled grind 60-degree wedge. For my 56 and my 50 degree, I have Titleist SM6, SM7. Here's my 50 degree. And from pitching wedge to 4-iron, I have TaylorMade P790s. Let me try to get a close-up on this, because it's such a nice iron. So here's the iron. It's a really nice looking iron. It's that speed foam from, I think, 7-iron down to 4-iron, so it gets me some extra distance. And it's a lot more forgiving, especially for the P series, because I've heard that it's not really that much forgiving. Overall, it's a great iron. I've had this for just under a year now, because I got this in June of last year, and it's a great iron to use. And for my hybrid, I have a Titleist 915 hybrid in a 24 degree 4 hybrid, but I have this down to 23 degrees. It's just to fill my gap between my 4-iron and my 3-wood. My 3-wood, as you can tell by the head cover, I have a M4 3-wood 15 degrees. Nothing really special about it. And for my driver, it is an M1. Sometimes I run this 7.5 degrees, and now I run it 9.5. It really depends on preference and how I'm hitting. If I want it lower on a windy day, and I know it's going to be a windy day, I'll drop it down to 7.5, get that ball a little lower, and I have it set to a little to the heel, the weight a little to the heel, and high all the way back, because I like to hit the high draws. Alright, now let's get to the range session, because I want to show you guys my swing at the beginning of 2019, so then I can have a montage by the end of the year of my swing and how it has changed over the year. Alrighty, so we're about to start our range session, and before you guys know, I'll just be doing the SkyTrack on my computer, so you guys won't be able to see the numbers, but in the future, you guys will be able to see the numbers. And I don't really hit wedges down here because I kind of hit them a little too high. Sometimes I like to do chipping, but I probably won't today because it is going to be a really brief range session. You guys will probably be seeing like at four or five shots per each club, and I'll just put down the distances at the bottom.